I'm Ankit Jain, co-founder and CEO at Infinitus Systems, healthcare's agentic communications partner. Today, I'm incredibly excited to announce Clinical Escalations, a real-time clinical risk detection system that runs alongside our AI agents. The agent listens to every turn of every conversation, continuously assesses clinical risk, and fires a configurable escalation, a warm transfer, a connection to 911, or getting placed in a nurse queue the moment a patient's presentation crosses a threshold. Based on the industry standard Call Prioritization Index that more than 90% of call centers that are with nurses already use, every decision is grounded in a standard that your clinical teams already trust, not a proprietary black box. In real-world situations, it has achieved a 0% under-triage rate, meaning we never miss an emergency. In complex care, the boundary between administrative and clinical needs can be fluid. A call can change from a simple scheduling request to revealing chest pains that need urgent attention, or a basic medication question might be hiding a dangerous error in dosing. Standard systems treat these as separate silos, which often leads to clinical teams reacting to the loudest calls instead of the most urgent ones. Clinical Escalations is designed with the unique understanding that an agent has to be prepared to handle both clinical and non-clinical needs simultaneously. With Clinical Escalations, the agent addresses the unique needs and urgency of every call through natural conversations, and then based on real-time assessment, it takes the immediate, appropriate action, and no urgent need gets silently dropped. For any healthcare organization, the value shows up in three places. First, patient safety and risk elimination. Clinical Escalations eliminates the risk of under-triage, which in complex care is a preventable harm event. Every high acuity presentation is caught, escalated, and logged with the severity level, indicators, and its reasoning all available for clinical review. Second, operational trust and scalability. Clinical teams can extend their reach with AI-assisted workflows without taking on unknown clinical risk, because every escalation is fully auditable, transparent, and tied to recognized triage standards. It supports compliance, quality programs, and panel prioritization. This helps maximize staff capacity and protects the clinicians from burnout of manual triage or the risk of over-triage. Third is patient trust, because the agent is able to both have that natural conversation with the patient and conduct a comprehensive transfer to the care team. The patient experiences a flawless handoff. A clinician steps into the call fully briefed and is ready to help. What might have been a stressful triage moment turns into an experience where the patient feels deeply understood, valued, and their needs met. This is more important now than ever because healthcare AI agents are moving fast and they're handling more and more patient-facing calls at scale. A non-clinician who focuses on administrative tasks might be put in a position where a patient reveals information that has to be acted on quickly. The standard safeguard today is still a recorded message telling patients to hang up and dial 911. That's not triage. That's putting the clinical judgment call on the patient at the moment that they're least equipped to make it. As agentic AI takes on more of these conversations, the gap between what a patient says they're calling for and what they actually need becomes a systemic risk. Unless, of course, the AI has a clinical safety layer built in from the start. Clinical Escalations is that layer. It closes the gap before it becomes a patient harm event. Any healthcare organization managing patient-facing calls can benefit from Clinical Escalations. Provider groups, payors, PBMs, pharmaceutical patient support groups, or direct-to-patient programs. And the use cases go well beyond the obvious emergencies. Post-discharge follow-ups, where the signals that matter are wound complications, medication confusion, or readmission risk. Pre-procedure prep, where a new symptom or adherence issues 2 days before surgery carries real stakes. Specialty pharmacy or benefit calls, where a routine inquiry can surface an urgent clinical need that no one was looking for. If you're already using the agent building features in Infinitus Studio, You can easily take advantage of clinical escalations by configuring your agent to take the necessary action, whether that's routing to a nurse or in the rare emergency situation, instructing the patient to hang up and call 911. Never miss an emergency again. Clinical Escalations is designed for the long tail of healthcare conversations because that's where patients fall through the cracks, not with Infinitus.